Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Heaven, nice heaven picture right there. Nice heaven picture right there. Here's the thing, guys. It's a lot of, I'm finna talk to you about why, ask a question to you and ask a question to a leader. Why do you want to be a leader? Why do you want to be a leader? I mean, if you were placed in leadership or you desire leadership, then why do you want to be a leader? I mean, this is a very important question concerning the course of not only your life, but other people's life. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not really understanding the concept that they are going to, how you doing, sir? There are going to be leaders, whether they like it or not. I mean, you're going to be some kind of leader. You just don't know what kind of leader. Even in conversation with people, you're going to lead somebody in a conversation. You know what I'm saying? But if whatever conversation you're going to talk to and lead somebody at, where are you going to take them? And if you're going to take them somewhere, why do you want them to go that place? Y'all know that only two directions. There's only two directions, like, you know what I'm saying? Up or down. You know what I'm saying? Left and right. There's only two directions, and everybody is going to be a leader whether they don't understand that or not. You know what I'm saying? In the littlest ways you can lead people. Like I say, in simple conversation, you know what I'm saying? You can lead it to go where? Where is it going to go? Is it going to go to a direction that's going to profit of you and the other person that you taken to, or just profit you? You know what I'm saying? That's a two-way street. That's a two-way street. Is you gonna be empower somebody, or are you gonna enslave somebody to a wrong mindset? You know what I'm saying? Or empower them to a right mindset. Where are you gonna lead somebody in the conversation? Or, if influence is easy to give, you're going to give some kind of influence in your life, whether you like it or not, in your words and your actions. But the thing is, you're going to be a leader. That's what I really want to stress more than anything. Whether you working at a job and you are the worker and you're not a manager, so you're going to lead with your character. You're going to lead the way the words you say and how you speak towards people, how you handle things. People are going to see your example. You know what I'm saying? They may like it or they might not like it. But guess what? You're going to find yourself leading some kind of way. And people don't realize to what extent they can become leaders, and they can automatically become a leader. Some people, people in life, are in discovery. Every kid in life, every young person, more likely youth, or immature, trying to discover something. They're trying to discover a path that, they can, that may be something that they can do, that they can have life. Or maybe there's something to do that they can either take somebody else's life. Give and take, you know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, it's going to be give and take. And what people don't respect about life, that, that yes, you can take somebody they say take them for a ride. You can drive a car. That person's driving the wheel is a leader. You know what I'm saying? You can drive a car leading somebody to a destination. You can take them somewhere that's going to help the person. You can take them somewhere to hurt the person. You know what I'm saying? You can become a leader just by driving, like I say, driving a vehicle. You're put in responsibility of, of the direction where this car going and the safety issues that it may get in an accident, or it may, Dodge accent, it's so much responsibility in the reality of leadership that you must come to understand in life that you're going to be a leader regardless, of where you're at. You're going to say things that can lead somebody. Your mouth can lead regardless of what. You don't need no leadership badge, like, everybody looking for a leadership badge. But here's the thing, when you got the leadership, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to lead people to a right direction, or you want to be right in the eyes of people that they will look up to you? And when people look up to you, why do you need their attention? You need attention to make you feel like you're somebody? Or do you need their, because that's the problem today, Everybody has this leadership, and people are coming and flocking like these superstars. You know what I'm saying? They got this leadership, and what are they doing with this leadership? Are they, leading you with their words to something that's going to make you a better person, or are you going to become worse? You know what I'm saying? What is the leadership? You're going to lead with your mouth. You're going to lead with your example. Everybody's really a born leader, and they're going to be put in a situation in leadership. Their character, their personality, everything will be tested. And we don't realize that, that's going on. And guess what? In heaven, God's looking down, and seeing you and seeing what kind of leadership skills that you have. And God want to put you in leadership. But what if you get the leadership, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to use this leadership to catapult people to love you, or are you going to use this leadership to really love other people? People don't realize that's, kind of idea. Yeah, you can be a pastor or evangelist or whatever minister and teaching people to empower them, but empower them to what extent? To what extent that they will come flocking to you to, get your direction? Or, what if you know somebody that knows something that can take them more higher than where they are at now? And say, hey, listen, this guy got, influence, or this woman has an answer to help us, go higher in the Lord. Would you let him, speak? You know what I'm saying? Is it about, people following you, or is it about pretty much God watching over you? Because this is what I learned about transformers and conformers. You know what I'm saying? Conformers need to be leaders because they want men to say, they need the praises of men, the compliments of men to help drive them to think that they are a successful person. They need men to say, oh, you're a great this and you're a great that, and they need that to keep them going, But in the kingdom of, in God's kingdom, you need two people. Needs to be pleased. And that's God and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And them fulfilling the will of God is what they desire. It's just as simple, the will of God. That God showed us the path, and Jesus, God created a path. Jesus showed us the path of what God desires. Now, who is going to take that path and really show forth a leadership that's going to help better people and, give them closer to their Creator? Or you can get them closer to you. You know what I'm saying? But what is the path you take? And Jesus showed a path of subtraction of attention of men, a path that men will not dislike you, He showed a path that, you're not going to be the most popular person in the world. It's a path that people are not going to like you. They're going to dislike you for a sake of something. He showed this path of leadership, and it's of leadership that, you're not going to get everybody on your team. Everybody on the team is not going to love, everybody's not going to love you. But guess what? The Father in heaven is going to love you. And the Father attention only matters in this path. There's no, not everybody else looking at me, everybody else attention. It's the pattern attention. Did Jesus got whipped in his body and says, oh, I don't want people to see my blood. They see me did miracles and they see me do this, been a great person. Oh, I don't want them to see me get whipped and get humiliated by, the Roman soldiers. Oh, please, let's, go somewhere else and hide. Humiliate me, not in the public. Don't humiliate me in public, because I'm trying to show the people that I'm this great guy and this great king or something. No, Jesus didn't do that. Jesus said, whip me, right? Yeah, right in front of the people. Humiliate me right in front of the people. Do what you can't do, like he told Pilate, if the Father gave you permission to brutalize, mistreat me, to what extent, do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about him. And that's what the leadership is all about concerning this situation. It's about the leadership of following God's of obeying God. That's what really the leadership of. See, Jesus became the second Adam. Adam was the he was the created leader of humanity's path. And what we need to understand that, that Adam made a mistake with his leadership that led humanity to, of course, a wrong road concerning sin, to being deceived by Satan. And it's a incorrect path. But now, Jesus is coming, really taking over the leadership by example concerning to what God desires and wants from humanity purpose to do concerning if they want to get in a better relationship with their Creator. He showed forth this leadership that, this is what the Creator desires for you to do. And to do that, to 100ly, I call it, all the way, do this all the way. And that's what he desires us to do. Like Paul says, press towards the mark of the higher calling of God in Christ. In Christ. You better make sure that in Christ is there. Do not press for the mark of the higher calling of God within your fleshly ability. Jesus gave you the rules. The spirit is willing, but the flesh will quit, I call it. Flesh is weak. But look, now watch this. This world is in turmoil. Darkness, wickedness, disaster. It's just a horrific mess to me. To the point of the standard of God taught me the standard that what he created is. It's way below standard. It's gutter, I call it under the dumpster. Not in the dumpster, but under the dumpster. Situation concerning humanity's characteristics and what they're following and the examples that they're, giving to people. But the question is, yes, it's dismal. Yes, it's ugly. But who is going to really take the leadership role of being leadership of example of righteousness that Jesus said, because he said it to John when John baptized him. I came here to, fulfill all righteousness, to show forth the righteous pathway with my actions to what the standard of the Creator God desires them to be, and he did that. And the question is, who is going to grab God, Jesus Christ, baton and do that for the sake of humanity getting better, not for the sake of you getting all the attention in the world, for the sake of humanity truly getting better to where it's supposed to be is the question. But the ideal that is, you're not going to get all attention. It's not for you to get all attention. It's not for people to make you believe that you're all that and it's all about you, that you this, but it's for you to better people. But God taught me this. A true leader of God is all about creating leaders. If you're not creating leaders and leading by example to create leaders, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not about, your leadership being, because I desire people to be more desire to love God more than I do. That's my desire. But that's what the ideal leadership to be better. Okay, to God we go here.